What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be, well actually in this video, this is going to be like the second part of, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. I actually didn't think I would make this video, but it's going to be like upgrading our footstep script so that like little particles come out of our feet when we step on the ground, and we're also going to add sounds for different materials we walk on, instead of it always being the same footstep sound. Yeah, so let's get into it. What you're gonna want to first do is add a module inside the footsteps client script, and you can just name this module footsteps sounds, like that. In the module we're gonna have a series of names, but we're gonna have the first one is going to be called general, and you can make that a table, and it's going to have the sound ID, and the sound ID can be this one. We're going to have the sound speed, which is going to be like 10. That's what we're going to divide it by. If you see over here, and we can have other ones like, you can copy this. You can have over here grass, or let's say concrete, etc. You can add that. Now in the script here, since we're going to change the sounds depending on what material we're walking on, you can delete the walk sound, and instead you can create a new variable for the footsteps module.
A few moments later.
There we go. And now we're gonna over here, since we already have a weights loop, we can just make the walk sound, that sound ID is going to equal to the footsteps module, in square brackets the humanoid dot floor material dot name, and it's going to equal to this dot sound ID, or it's gonna paste the same thing again, but you just put general dot sound ID. Basically what this is doing, it's making the sound ID equal to this, but it's checking if we can find the material, if it exists, and we're going to make it equal to the material if it exists, or if it doesn't exist, we're just going to make it equal to the general sound. And now I think that's pretty much it for the sound. No. I see, over here. You can just delete this whole line up here, and you can actually put some parts here. Well, there's no change because I actually forgot to actually add the other sounds for the other materials, so you can just go do that. Okay, there we go. Now if we play the game, we have the footsteps for like the base plate and stuff like that. If we walk on the grass, it changes to grass. Now if you want to add particles or like footsteps in the ground, that's really easy to do. I'm not gonna be like I've seen Gnome Code's video where he adds remote or an animation function or whatever that's called. I'm not really sure, but I don't really feel like doing that. So instead, we're going to be doing this a different way. So every time the foot steps on the ground, we're going to be adding the particles. You can quickly create some particles for. So I've got my particle right here. It's I didn't make it good because like I'm not really a VFX artist at all, as you can see. So you can just take this particle emitter and put in the footsteps, and you can name this footsteps emitter like that. And we're gonna get the. We're actually gonna create another variable so the character is gonna equal to the script.parent, and we're going to get a clone of the footsteps emitter 2 times. So you can create a for loop so for I equals 1 comma 2 do, and the emitter is going to equal to the script.footsteps emitter clone, and then the emitter.parent is going to equal to the character wait for child is going to equal I equals 1 and character wait for child right foot, or the same thing but left foot. Let's see if that works. We should see particles coming out of our feet, or not. Let's see what the problem is. Do we not have a... I see, it's there's no space, because the... So yeah, now you see particles coming out of our feet. We're gonna make them happen each time your foot steps on the ground. So let's get into it. So the emitter dot rate is gonna equal to 0. And we're gonna get the foot. We can actually put this at the beginning. The foot is gonna equal to this. Make it equal to the foot. And the foot dot touched, we're gonna connect it to a function. And it's gonna be the hit. Or we don't even need the hit actually. And we can create a debounce, so like that. I need to check if debounce, then return end. Add debounce equals true. Wait 0.1. Debounce equals false. And the emitter, we're just gonna emit like 10 emits, and make the emitter dot color equal to color sequence dot new. Actually gonna get the hit, so basically just the hit dot color. This is confusing you. Basically over here we're getting the correct foot, because we have 2 feet. That's why we're running this loop 2 times. We're putting the emitter in we're cloning the emitter right here, and we're putting it inside the foot. We're making it not play any emits, like making it not, like, just stopping the emitter from emitting particles. And then every time the foot is touched, we're going to play it. So like every time we walk, we take a step. You'll see as you see, it works perfectly fine. We might want to just like it's kind of buggy. You might want to take this and put it here. And instead of emitting 2, let's do like math out random 3 comma like 6. So there's much less. Yeah, it's kind of flying high. Uh, it's kind of weird. The Okay, I see. After the emitter, just to give it more realistic, what we can do is that now the emitter is going to equal to the emitter clone, or local new emitter is going to equal to the emitter clone. The emitter, we're just going to destroy it, or we're going to make it destroy after a couple of seconds. So debris add item emitter comma, let's do like 5 seconds, and then the emitter is going to equal to the new emitter. So the color is going to not like bug out, like, oh, that's weird. Hold on. I just forgot to make the parent of the new emitter the foot, so make sure you do that. Now if we go here, it's much more realistic. But the particles kind of fly high, so you can change these settings. So I hope you like this video. It was just like a part 2 kind of, to like, if in case you wanted to add more to the footsteps. Well, here I showed you, and I showed you a way so that you didn't even have to edit the animation, so that you have to like redo the animation, add like events. I just made it easy, so every time the foot is touching a part, it guesses that it's touching the floor, so it plays the animation. I hope you like this video, and goodbye.